All right, on to our next segment. Brought to you by Stamps.com, postage from your PC. And you guys, I've used my Stamps.com quite a bit this season and will continue to, as not only do I do those backup eBay things I need to ship to Brazil, Italy, Russia, any problem countries, I insure them right through Stamps.com shipping. But I'm also shipping all of my packages to my family and friends. I don't even know what the inside of the post office looks like, and I'm going to keep it that way. So Stamps.com is worth its weight in gold to me. I have the Pro version, which does everything, but you can get a free eBay version. April's posting the links on the screen there to go over and check that out. Uh-oh, you guys are talking about me. It's very dangerous when I have my mother in the chat. She can tell stories about me as a child. She was doing that live and in person up in Phoenix at the meetup group. Great meetup group up there, by the way, you guys. If you are in the Phoenix area, oh my gosh, check out the Phoenix Online Sellers Meetup Group. They meet in this really cool, it's a computer room. Everybody has a computer. It's very hands-on. Very nice room to hear and talk to everyone. Just a great, and they have, I think they have 3 or 4 meetups a month. They do a lot of meetups. And they have like a beginner's track and an advanced track. Really, really cool. So check that out if you are in that area. It's definitely one you're going to want to join. All right. I've had a couple of scores, but not too many because Danny's had her store on vacation. Kind of killed me to do that this time of year, but it's all good. I closed it down on Wednesday, opened it back up on Friday. As soon as I opened my store back up on Friday, I started getting sales rolling in, so that was good. My first score was a Disney Tigger wooden Christmas nutcracker, item number 221280861939. Got him at the auction for $10. He sold for $70. Yep, I did include shipping in that, which is probably going to be about $15. But still, awesome score was Tigger. Nutcrackers do really well this time of year, you guys, of course. So we're going to talk a little bit about that more in a minute. I'm also selling the heck out of those little marble sculptures that I bought at the ASD trade show from one of the manufacturers there. And so they're just selling multi-depth inventory, hand over fist, sell similars. I don't even have them all listed yet. Still working on that. The inventory system that I was telling you guys about, and by the way, my bad. I failed to give credit to that great system to my awesome friend Diva Dawn, who is Declutter with Diva Dawn. She is my organizing genius, you guys, and she helped me come up with that system that is now working so amazingly well. So amazingly well. Happy, and going to start using it on everything. It's the bomb. And if you missed that, that was in, I believe that was segment 1 of last week. We talked about that. Yes. She's a genius when it comes to organizing. It comes so natural to her. It is crazy amazing. And getting ready to do a big move with the business. So she's going to be irreplaceable to me once again. But it's just natural to her. All right, so look her up. She's got her own Facebook group too, which right there's the link. Make sure you sign up for that and pick her brain. Okay, so what is on the desk this week? How about we start with our plush of the week? Let's talk about a little bit of Clifford the Big Red Dog. Ooh, he blends in with my shirt tonight. Clifford the Big Red Dog is still highly, highly popular. And I can tell you, as a mother of small children still, this dog right here is pushed heavily in the school system. The scholastic book clubs still are really big on Clifford. So kids are being exposed to Clifford the Big Red Dog all the time. So this is a great, great plush to look for. Now Not all Cliffords are created equal. The two brands you want to look for are Scholastic and Douglas. And actually, Douglas may be the one making the Scholastic produced ones as well. So those are the ones that are selling for $100 plus. They're larger. There was a recent sale of one for about $140. So be on the lookout for big Cliffords. But don't disregard even the less expensive brands. Like this is the Kohl's Cares. And believe it or not, the Kohl's Cares Cliffords do sell for about 25 bucks because it's Clifford. They come in different varieties. Actually, I was surprised. This is also a Kohl's Cares, but he's totally different feel. He is sitting differently, and he's more like a beanie. He's a little bit floppier. But again, I paid $3.99 for this one, and I paid $2.99 for this one. For how's that? How's that for a screenshot for this one? Okay, hopefully that ends up as the thumbnail for the video. But you know, turn $3 or $4 bucks into 25, and all you have to do is shove it into a poly bag and send it on its way. I will take that all day long. Another quick plush that I just happened to have out and I wanted to mention to you guys. I don't know why, but this silly King Kong gorilla, I have sold about 10 of them consistently for $29.95. Some of them going international and paying shipping on top of that, but it's the original King Kong. It feels like a very cheap plush, but they sell consistently for 30 bucks. 30 bucks. Yep. Subject matter of plushes is important, Lene. I mean, it does come down to that. Clifford is selling. I sell the Dr. Seuss characters from Kohl's Cares, but I sell them in lots. So that's like a whole story of them together. Oh, Sherry's selling Pegasus right now. Where do I get the plush? Thrift stores. Thrift stores. We found a ton of plush over the last few days, too. Yep. All right, let's go back and talk about nutcrackers. So, of course, you know, there are some brands of nutcrackers out there that you want to be on the lookout for. There is the Steinbachs, the German brands. I mean, they're tagged, you know, those are quality. There's no question about it. You can sell those for good money. But did you guys know that just your plain old ordinary wooden nutcrackers with, dare I say, made in China stickers on the bottom will still sell for good money? So I just purchased 5 of these in a lot. Let me see if I can get them over here on my desk without breaking something. 5 of them for $25 at the auction. And these are big ones. Let me just show you what I got here. Okay, so I can't even get them all on the screen here. This one right here is about 18 inches. And he's like a guard thing, and he's carrying a lantern. He's, you know, he's nothing extraordinary, just big. And I got these guys here, and you can see, big. They will sell for about $50 plus each. I'm being very conservative. I will be listing them for $89.95 each. Yep, I will remove the Made in China stickers. Not that I'm trying to deceive anybody that they're made in China, but just having that on there in a picture gives a different perception of value. It doesn't make it any less of a piece to be made in China based on that price, but in the mind of the consumer, it does cheapen it. So I do take those off of there. I do take it out. I don't represent it as anything but a generic wooden nutcracker. So that's the key. You don't want to like take that off and then try to say it's a German nutcracker. So you stay honest, but you stay real. You know, because we are in this to make some money. And I want to sell it to the person who's buying it based on the eye appeal and wanting to put it up on the shelf at Christmas as his big nutcracker. Yep. And Martha says she has a soccer player nutcracker. Is he good? Martha, you won't know till you get him listed. See if somebody wants him. But I suspect There's somebody out there that wants a soccer playing nutcracker. So go ahead, list them. So do keep an eye out for the German ones. Steinbach and Christopher Radko makes a line of nutcrackers that you also want to be looking for. Oh, one of my shoppers, we scored big at the Goodwill, got a Christopher Radko ornament that they priced at $4.99. $4.99. Paid for everything she bought at that store. And of course, Disney makes them too, as you saw, and sold Tigger. Right on. So, what else? So, we can go from nutcrackers to Ooga Booga. So, I picked this up on my shopping adventures. This actually came from an antique mall down in Tucson. This is, you guys, ebony wood. Ebony wood is almost black, but the other way that you can really tell, it is so dense and heavy. Really, really heavy wood. They make a lot of these for the tourist trade over there, but you figure somebody that goes over to Africa, yeah, they may have only spent 20 bucks on the statue, but what did they spend on that African trip? So you have to keep that in mind. They are kind of ugly, aren't they? But they sell like hotcakes. I paid, let's see, he was marked $14, but he was half price, so $7, and then we'll turn that into a $50 bill all day long, all day long. Nope, I just came home with him in my suitcase, and I have to wonder what TSA thinks when they scan my suitcase. And in that suitcase, I've got this. What else was in that suitcase? I had this little, this is enamel over copper. And these are mid-century, you guys. Just keep a lookout for these too. This is a small one, but it is really cool colors, and this particular one is signed. Not too many of them are signed, so I thought that was interesting. And it was only $9.95, and it was 10% off, so it was $9. So I'll take a chance on that. I know they think I'm crazy. You should see some of the stuff I bring home in my suitcase. Sometimes I don't even have clothes in there. It's just absolutely stuffed with glass and all kinds of stuff. I actually, you know what was funny this time? I took so much stuff to my mom's on the way down to Tucson. I had a half-empty suitcase on the way back. I was a good girl. I only bought a couple of things. One of those things, let me show you. Good segue, huh? Was this piece here that I kind of flashed in front of you before. This is a piece we got at this little Humane Society thrift store in Casa Grande. And you can see I paid $20. This is Northwood glass. This is opalescent Vaseline. You guys, this is true Vaseline glass, okay? You'll see a lot of glass called Vaseline, and it is green, and it's not. So this is your true Vaseline. It is the color of a Vaseline, and you can almost see where it's going to fluoresce. In fact, it's kind of the computer screen is making it start to fluoresce. You can kind of see that in the webcam. And then when you add the opaque white coming out on the edges, that's opalescent. Opalescent glass of all kinds sells really well. This pattern is beaded panel. Okay, you can see beaded panel, pretty self-explanatory there. It's not a huge, big seller, probably in the $50 price range, but because I like it, it'll be priced at around 80 bucks, and it will sit on my shelf to be enjoyed until I feel like coming down on the price, or somebody else loves it as much as me. So there you go. This one, wrapped up, carried with me on the plane. I didn't quite trust TSA in case they went in there and wanted to unwrap. Why is it called Vaseline? Look at the color. It's pretty much the color of Vaseline. Yep. And you know what? It feels like it too. All right. One more piece of glass to show you before we run over time here. These are intaglio glass. I-N-T-A-G-L-I-O. Okay, you can see the design. It's smooth on the inside. You can feel it cut into the bottom. They're called intaglio glass. These are made in Czechoslovakia. It is check glass. These are open salts is what they call these. Okay, I have 3 of them. These were purchased in a lot at the auction, so I've got about $5 into them. I can sell them for $25 to $30 each, okay? And I will tell you that is the lower end of the spectrum for this type of glass. Watch for these in colors. They come in colors: blue, green, yellow. Those, you can double and triple that price just because it has color. Comes with all different types of scenes, animals. I've found different ones over the years. But generally, little stuff like this doesn't get priced very high at like estate sales and auctions and things like that. So be on the lookout for it.
Who let them catch?